edition of Storytime with Cabbage Warrior. I have another story for today. This one is entitled Lakeside by Eric Lawrence on creepypasta.org. 3:47, August 4th, 1973. My name is Kevin Matthews. I am at the Matthews Lakeside cabin in Black Rock Park, which I received in my dad's will. I'm writing this to document my odd findings of my family's lake house. I've been looking at real estate ads in the paper to get a good idea of how much I can get off this place. I then looked through some old newspapers and read articles about murders and strange, unexplainable occurrences at a cabin by Lake Buchanan called Camp Matt. After hearing of this, I had to get answers. 9:14 p.m., August 5th, 1973. Today I spoke to someone who witnessed some phenomena. A man named Clausen Andale. Mr. Andale said that he was staying at Camp Matt for about 3 days, and on the third night he said he saw a man standing under the tall oak out front, staring into the cabin windows. Another odd thing, Clausen said that the man was wearing the same clothes that he was imitating him. Another, Ruth Oakley, found her husband Dylan stabbed to death under the tall oak at Camp Matt in 1953. She swore her innocence to the police and that she had nothing to do with his death, but the only prints found on the knife were hers, and she claimed she only touched the knife after pulling it out of her husband. She also told police that she locked the doors at night, but they were unlocked from the inside in the morning. After hearing about this tall oak out front both times, I realized this was no coincidence. Through more research, I found that Camp Matt was the name of this place until 1954. Clausen's encounter happened in 1952. Ruth's in 53. I'm staying at a crime scene only 3 years younger than myself. This changes my whole perspective on things. 9 a.m., August 7th. I saw the man Mr. Andale described through the window, but this time he was dressed just like me. Blue jeans with a hole on the right knee, plaid shirt, and a ripped-up baseball cap. He didn't budge at all. Every hour or so, I would wake up just to see him standing there, in the exact same spot under the tree. I can't call the police. I can't leave. I fear for my life. August 9th. Time unknown. There is no longer any electricity in the lake house. I tried to leave when it was daylight outside, but when I opened the door, it was night, and the man was standing there. I think he's holding an axe. August 11th. It's morning again, I think. My watch says it's 5:13 p.m., but that's most likely false. I've been trying to keep track of the date, but this has all been very confusing. I think it's been 6 days. I've tried over and over to leave during the day when it's safe, but every time I open the door, it's fucking nighttime. My watch says 5:13 p.m., but it could be 9:35 p.m., or 3:18 a.m., or 11:29 p.m., or any other time other than 5:13 p.m. I've placed myself in this inescapable house, and the nearest telephone is 34 miles away in Llano. I'm helpless. Time unknown. Date unknown. I could no longer keep track of the date. I looked out the window and saw 8 corpses wrapped in sheets, hung upside down on the branches of a tree, and they were soaked in blood. The man with the axe is still in his spot, waiting for me to step out here. I've run out of options. I'm going outside. Time unknown. Date unknown. I'm outside. I stood in the light of the lamp mounted on the tree. I keep seeing a man inside the house. He keeps staring at me through the windows. He looks exactly like me. I found an axe at the tree's base. The man in the house is an imposter. He will come out of there, and when he does, it'll all be over. And that'll do it for this story, for this edition of Storytime with the Cabbage Warrior. I'd like to thank you all for watching and listening and tuning in whatever way you do. And if you'd like to see some more, hit the like button and subscribe. And you can drop me a comment below if you have a suggestion for another story to read. And I will see all of you in the next one.